What up, gang? We going into another episode of Modern Family Season 2. We here, episode 17. If you're new, hit that subscribe right now.
Guess I could stop by on my way to school. Great. Yes, sir.
Hey,
What?
yeah, remember the spa certificates we got at the Children's Hospital? Grasping the magnitude of this package, valued at over $250.
Somewhere between dropping off Alex at orchestra and I'm gonna, pop in for a quick salt scrub?
I thought she'd have jumped all over that. Like, honestly.
She would have if she didn't have 1,000 things to
Figure
do.
out 1,000 things. If my coupon is expiring tomorrow for something elegant and relaxing, all this other stuff don't expire. You could miss a lesson today. You could miss a violin lesson. They could drop off them DVDs and burn them themselves. I'm going to the spa.
Phil wants to say that. That's what he wants to say.
Phil will say, you know what? I'll use it. That's what I would say.
Need a little me time.
Have you met Cheryl?
Just say you're sick.
Then I'll run into her and it'll be a whole thing.
I'll give them to Florence Gunderman at work. Her hands look gross.
Oh my God, take off my sweater. Mom, tell her to take it off. Now, Mom, that's my favorite sweater.
Nothing's gonna happen to your sweater. Right, Alex?
Hey, Daddy, how was the farmer's market? Well, it was great. Well, I guess we're going to have to adopt a new vinaigrette. Adopt, yay!
What did Oprah do now?
Well, she had a girl on way and became a stripper, and not the heart of gold kind by the airport.
A tolerant attitude toward your flights of lunacy.
Tell me again why the violin just wasn't you.
It's too happy.
Oh, it's over.
Here we go. Let's see. Oh.
Hey, I forgot my phone.
Hi.
What? Relax. Half the 11th grade's been inside this sweater.
That's a comeback of a lifetime.
Damn! She just called her sister a hoe.
That's a comment right there. That is clapping at its finest. And I'm here for it.
I want them to share clothes and do each other's hair.
Hey, Jay, have you noticed the spring in my step?
Oh.
I'm seeing a younger woman.
How much younger are we talking about?
13 months.
There they are, my two dirty old men.
Hey, you ready?
It's such a beautiful day.
I went to a funeral last Saturday, and it got me thinking. I made a few calls. I found these people selling a couple of primo plots.
With all that bacon that he eats.
I
Oh,
gotta give my cholesterol pills something.
Lily's little hat that we bought her at the airport in Vietnam.
That hat is cracking me up. I don't know why.
he shouldn't put it on. He should not put it on. That is not it. He said that they bought at the airport.
Yeah.
It's just
Take it
worse.
back.
I'm putting together a little scrapbook of how Lily became ours, all out in the open so she has nothing to be ashamed of. You can read her at bedtime. It's called Two Monkeys and a Panda.
This is a great project, and I believe you are going to finish it.
Her name is Lily Tucker Pritchett.
Right.
Middle name Tucker, last name Pritchett.
Oh, well, that can't be right.
I mean, some people don't. I realize in today's world, I didn't know. You learn something new every day. Not everybody has a middle name. I did not know that.
It's kind of weird to me. You don't have one.
Yeah, but there is people that don't. Like, I don't have
that's
a middle name.
crazy.
Like, oh.
I didn't even know the hyphen really made it seem like you didn't. Well, I understand if you're married or like you don't want to change your name. But I never knew that's how it worked with like that situation too.
Quick, what's my middle name?
Scott.
Of course you don't mind. We're a couple. Okay. You correct mistakes like this.
You did it on purpose.
I'm not going to sit here and listen to you accuse me of something so horrible ever since you signed up for a 12-year gym membership.
All the women at work were too busy to use the certificate.
You have very nice hands. Soft like ladies.
This is it. Ta-da!
Or where the magician cuts the pretty lady in half.
I'm not gonna argue the proper use of ta-da.
That is weird.
Now that I think about it, that does look like a file cabinet. It's giving Bruce Almighty.
I always thought like I think any type of burial like is like not
How do they
weird. I don't want to
open it?
describe it as weird, but I think it's like that right there, like a cabinet setting is kind of strange.
How do they open that?
I think they slide it out from what I've seen, and then I always think like you just buried.
I didn't even know people were in there. I thought it was like a cubby where people put ashes.
Like just imagine how many skeletons are just sitting out there just buried.
Nope, don't want to imagine that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what it's like though. You just got random skeletons. They're not random, but there's a lot of just you next to like just people you might not know, just skeletons in a casket, just laying in the grass.
Nope, don't want to imagine that still.
Why do cemeteries never run out of space? Have you ever thought of that?
Many times.
People die all the time and get buried. Why do they still have space? And it's the same cemetery. Like our cemetery ain't added no more.
I think they just.
From what I heard is they get rid of them, like bodies and like the bones because they like decay. From what I heard or something like that. And then
I wouldn't even.
They just put you. Then they get rid of them and then they add that plot becomes
Yeah.
available again and then you go back and somebody else goes in there.
Yeah, but what if you want to come visit and you're like, "Whoop, where'd he go?"
I don't know how it works. But it works.
There's enough not to like about death without adding dirt and worms.
Mushy bag of bones. rotting away for all eternity. Tell them we don't want our bodies inside these drawers. They're getting bangs.
Ooh, you totally should. Oh, there's my better half. Kim, would you mind? Oh, did you know Karen and Richard Carpenter grew up in Downey?
I'm having kind of a rough day.
Yeah, I'm kind of having a rough day myself. What's wrong?
Oh, Alex ripped Haley's favorite sweater.
Just explain to her what happened.
Right. No, he's not gonna understand. Avoid this turning into a whole big thing.
And just get her something close.
There is no simpler way. Just make dinner. Thank you.
Where are the Rutledges, the ones selling the spots?
Martin is in.
Well,
We think it makes it less awkward, later.
it's my bunk. And this is my loving wife. And
At home, I sleep on the right side, so probably there.
you'll be moving in long before she would.
New husband, so she sells this spot to the highest bidder.
Oh my gosh. Is that real? Like, do people really act like this?
You know, I've never heard a discussion about plots and who's next to what and who. I
didn't know we were doing, what's it called? Like, background checks for,
I think once you're in the ground, I don't think nobody's care about who your neighbor is. I don't think it matters at that point. I think it's...
Sir, they probably lying to you.
I don't know, Jay. I think they have a very good point.
Oh.
Good luck getting someone into your drawers.
Jump to some conclusions that were perhaps not true.
I did it.
I knew it, you two-faced!
Help me explain.
Damn, that's a mess
That
up.
That's a legitimate argument right there.
The fact that he came in to apologize and you proved him right. That is horrible. Like, he knew it. He was like, I'm waiting. Wow.
You were forgetting how panicked you were before we got Lily. I'm thinking about how far down she should be.
No!
What do people do before this?
I don't know. Stop asking me questions.
I was scared that it was just gonna all be too much. Half of her last name would belong to the guy who left us.
Oh.
Afraid that it would start a big fight and that she would hate me and...
Oh.
I'm not supposed to help her?
Not unless she asked for your help.
Well, forgive me for being a man.
Do this or do that. All she's hearing is, I'm smarter than you. She just wants you to give her support so that she can solve her problems herself.
Maybe it's all the creams, but that just made sense, girlfriends. Maybe you should leave earlier, or don't get on the freeway. Waiter I had today was so rude. What a jerk.
Yeah!
And she says,
Remember the days when we thought we'd live forever?
Don't you want to go play?
It's like Chloe and I grew up in different worlds. Today, I made a joke about the Wiggles.
Yeah, it's sometimes this age thing. Mother might remarry after I'm gone. It doesn't bother me. But what if I'm not the main guy? What if some other guy is?
Do you have any idea how many guys chased after her?
Where are you going with this?
When you showed up, I didn't think you had a prayer. But of all people, my mom fell for you.
I got a few moves.
You think she's just gonna replace you when you're gone? Then you are the putz. Please. For the first month, I didn't even bother to learn your name.
The 5th store I went to, it was in the window.
Thank you so much, Mom.
You're welcome. Now go put that exactly where you found the other one.
The security tag, it's still on.
I told those people to take that off.
She's getting out of the car.
I'm doing it. I've almost got it.
She's in the house. What are you doing with my sweater? Oh, she was definitely the floor. They were trying to make one with a braid.
And he's coming relaxed.
that sweater, huh?
Yeah.
I don't understand why they can't see how much you love them. Doesn't Cheryl have a housekeeper and a nanny? Why does she need so much help?
He took them notes.
He did, but is he gonna mess up?
He might.
Is he gonna
It's
mess
Phil.
up?
I think he is. He gonna get ahead of himself and mess up. Watch.
Sweetie, thank you. I really appreciate that.
Oh,
You mess it up.
Hey, by the way,
Oh, yes, he is.
notice anything different about me?
So tell me.
Forget it. It's not important.
You go.
It's okay if you marry someone else.
I know. Jay, I'm not going to marry anyone else.
That's what you say now, but
Look at this.
What is it?
An empty coffee can.
my ashes, stick them in that. Ta-da! Or if it's in the ground. Just as long as I end up with you. In the old coffee can. That'll drive the putz crazy.
He changed it.
So one day they're gonna start the process of changing Lily's last name. Took a quick pass at 2 monkeys and a panda. They loved each other very much, but there was something missing. She was a panda named Lily, and the scared monkey became the brave one. Coco and Miko. I like that. I like
Name.
that.
Did she just clap? She heard adopted and clapped.
You did that. That is amazing. I can't believe that. We realized something.
We're not the only 2 monkeys with a panda. We thought we were sitting on a gold mine.
Gay
Whoa.
adoption, Asian children.
What?
Bisexual adoption.
Okay, come on. Let's go, Miko.
This was so good. This was cute. This was cute. Definitely loved it. I love, Even though I know it's like acting and all that, but like I love when it comes to them. Like I love when it's like they can solve their problems within like their relationship, and it's just like, and then there's always like that little message. Usually Jay does it, but there wasn't one today. But this was so good. I'm a little sad because I really wanted to see where it was gonna go with Haley and Alex.
Yeah, that got.
I wanted that part to continue. But overall, it was good. It was good. I remember my sister and me, like, we used to always fight about wearing each other's stuff all the time. I don't know why. It's just a thing. I don't know why. It's
always been a thing. Even my brothers, we used to always fight.
It's like, you're not wearing it, so why does it matter? Like, okay.
It's a universal thing. Don't touch it. Well, another solid episode in the book. Thank y'all for tuning in with us once again. See y'all on the next one.